All right, let's talk about Workstation and tools. So every user of Workfront needs to know that first and foremost, Workfront is a web-based application. So you'll need to access it using your browser of choice. That could be Google Chrome, Firefox, Safari, maybe even Internet Explorer. My personal favorite is Google Chrome. It is the fastest as far as how quickly it seems to respond to Workfront. So it's the one that I'll demo here, and it's really just overall, I think, the best browser for Workfront. In addition to Workfront, one of the other tools you're definitely going to want to have is a text editor. So on the Mac, BBEdit is the text editor that I like to use, and on the Windows platform, Notepad++ is a free application that works nicely, and this just really serves as a good, scratch space for you to put your text mode and different things that you're working on in Workfront. So definitely get a text editor installed. In addition to the browser and text editor, Snagit is a very powerful tool that I think every user of Workfront should really consider having, especially advanced users who are in the platform a significant portion of their day. Snagit is a tool that makes it very easy to quickly capture regions of a screen and add callouts to those regions of the screen. So I'll show you an example here, where we can take a screenshot of a web page, and then we can add a callout and put some text in it, and then we can copy that to our clipboard and maybe attach that to an email to someone, perhaps if we want to show them something we're looking at, or perhaps troubleshoot an issue we're experiencing. So in addition to screenshots and pictures, Snagit is also used for desktop recordings, which at this time I'm actually in the middle of a recording. So Snagit's a very powerful utility that costs right around $50, so worthwhile purchasing. In addition, I recommend always try to get a setup where you have a dual display if you can. So if you have a laptop, maybe have an external display attached to that laptop. Personally, I have an HP 22ER. It's a really nice size screen for an external display. But having two displays is really beneficial when using Workfront, because on the left screen you can have your Outlook client or your email client open, or perhaps some other content open, but on the right screen you can have Workfront open. So it makes it easy to copy and paste and work back and forth between two screens. Other hardware that I think every Workfront user should consider having is a headset with a mic, which is actually what I'm using right now to record this video. The model I have is a Plantronics PLT Focus, and it was fairly inexpensive, and I've had it for several years, and works great. So it doesn't need to be anything fancy, just something that allows you to record yourself, but also having a headset has many benefits to making work more pleasant in Workfront, especially at a minimum, just giving you the opportunity to listen to some music, if anything. And then finally, the last piece of hardware that I'll mention along the lines of the Workstation and tools is the mouse. So I have found there is a Logitech MX Ergo mouse, and I actually work off of two laptops, and so I have two of these mice, but they're fantastic. By far the best piece of hardware when it came to a mouse I've ever experienced. So I encourage you to try one, and shout out to Joe for hooking me up with one of those at LEAP last year. So appreciate it, Joe. So that concludes WFPro's Workstation and Tools little tutorial. So I hope you find it beneficial and learn something from it, and look forward to seeing you in the next session.